Okay, so the problem statement starts here saying that uh, the median of two sorted arrays, and given two sorted arrays num1 and num2 of size m and n respectively, let's return the median of the two sorted arrays. Those who don't know what is the median of two sorted arrays is, I will explain it what it is, but it's a mathematical formula to find out something related to a series of numbers. In our case it's arrays, so it's very easy. Okay, I don't know why this comes into hard category, as this is the easiest problem I've ever seen. uh, at a very naive approach, at a very basic approach, it's easy. If you if you see that, if you want a more efficient problem solution, okay, lower than this time complexity, then I think it can be a little bit hard, but it's not that hard, not impossible for even a beginner. Okay, so let's start here with a question, and for before that, let me explain you what is an merge, what is a median. So we can just search about it, and we can see what is a median. Median of an array. So if you go to Geek for Geeks and see what is median of an array, how to find a median of an array is, we first need to sort the array, then check if the number of elements present in the array is even or odd. If it's odd, then simply return the middle value of the array. If it is even, then median is the average of the two middle values. In our case, we merge this first, then sort it, then we get this. It's an odd, the length of that is odd, so we return the middle one, that is 2. The median is 2. If it is even, we return the addition of this middle and divide by 2. That is the average of these two numbers. Okay, it's mathematically looking at a formula by which we can calculate the middle of this is very easy. Sorting is easy, merging is easy, and returning this middle index, a middle element is easy. Returning this two elements in any of the array. See, every time we have to calculate median of an even array, then we have to just check the two numbers in an array. So we don't need to worry about indexing here, means it can be a wrong case. So what we see here is, so in our case, we will, the first thing we'll write down the algorithm, that is merge the array, then we have to sort the array, then we have to check if the length of the array is odd. If it's odd, then we will return mid index, mid element. If length is even, then we'll return the average of mid two elements. Okay, and it will be always like this. It will be always even, so we know from here we have to go half the array, from here we have to go half the array, and we have to return this 2. In this case it will be always odd, so we know that we have to go in the middle and return the middle index. Okay, so let's implement this algorithm, and let's start by merging the array. Very easy in JavaScript how to merge an array. Let's give it a name, merge array is equal to, we have an, we create an empty array in which we spread our first array and spread our second array. Here we get our merged array, we consider 1, 3 and 2 as our case, okay, which is also our test case. We will get a merge array as 1, 3 and 2. Then we have to sort this array. So sorting is also very simple. Merge array dot sort. Okay, so this is just using sort, will sort the array and we will get 1, 2, 3. Okay, next step is these two steps are done. Now to check if the length of the merged array is odd or even, so we'll directly write the check. If let's use a const to define merged array dot length, and we'll get merged array length. If it is odd, definitely it's very easy to find out if a number is even or odd just by taking the mod of that number by 2. We will get to know if a number is even, if it the answer is 0. Okay, so this here we get even. If we want to check if it's odd, we can just apply here not equal to 0. Okay, so let's take the odd case first, which is very easy. So we can say not equal to, and else case will be for the even number, even array. Okay, so if the array is even, so the first it is if it is odd, then we have 1, 2, 3 here. We have to return the middle number, okay, the 2. In our case, the length is 3. 3 divided by 2 means any number divided by 2 will get the midpoint, right? But we will get a number which is a decimal number, which is 1.5, and in that case we can floor this number and get 1. Okay, to get the index here, see that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If we divide the length, that is 3 by 2, we get 1.5, okay, which is in the middle. But we cannot use 1.5 as an array index. That's why we floor it to 1. We cannot round it to 1. We floor it to 1. Okay, because if we floor it, it will, if we round it, it become 2. I mean, if we seal it, it will become 2. And in that case, will become 0, 1, 2 will come at 3. But we want to return the middle number, and it's a 0th base index, so we floor it. Okay, after flooring we get 1. So let's do the same thing here and return merged array, the mid index. Okay, so let's define the mid index. Mid index is equal to the merged array length divided by 2, and we will floor it with mat.floor because it's a 0th base index and we want our number on the left side of the part. If it was a 1th base index, we will need 2 because it was then 1, 2, 3. Got it? So looking at this case where arrays are 0th base index, we are using mat.floor. If it was 1th base index, we would use mat.seal. Okay, in here, in this case, we got 1 as our mid index, and we return this index. Access this index of our merge array. We get merge array of 1, that is middle number. Okay, that is a median of this array if it is odd. And next case is when it's even. What we need to do is we need to find here the mid index also here need to find the mid index. How do we find the mid index is we find the in this case we don't need to use floor and ceiling because it's an even number, and we can just divide it by 2. Consider this case where we have 1 2 3 4. Okay, we divide it by 2, we get 2. Using 0th base indexing, we have 0 1 2, so we get 3. Definitely we want 3, but we want 2 also. So what we'll do is, every time we cannot find 2 middle indexes, we definitely can find 2 middle indexes. Okay, but we'll just find one, and another, the previous one we can just assume and predict. Okay, considering the merged array length divided by 2, we get the merged array, the middle index, that is 2. Okay, and at 2 we have 3, and as you can see from this array itself, we need to pass the number before 3 also, that is before this index also. So let's return merge array mid index plus merged array mid index minus 1, and we have to add this two numbers. We have to divide it by 2, and that is when we will get our median of two numbers for an even number of array. Okay, so let's run and see if it is working or not. Okay, it's working. I guess I'm not using the sorted array, so that will give us problems. I think we can make this step shorter and directly write here sort, so you don't need to use one more constant here. Okay, similarly, whenever you find your code is too much bigger, you can reduce it and make it one line, but only one line is enough that any other developer can understand it, even the one who is new to it, new to this code, can understand it. Okay, so I think, yeah, let's now submit it and see if it is passes the cases and wrong answer. Okay, so some of the cases didn't pass. What can be the case? So in this case, our output was 2 and we were returning 1. Output is -1 and we are returning 2. This is an even, this is an odd one. Yeah, actually the sorting is kind of, the default sorting works differently here. So we need to add our own sorting here, which will say A minus B, means A is greater than B. Okay, and let's submit again. See, all of the test cases pass here. Now, what was the issue was, there can be negative numbers, as we didn't saw here in the description, that the constants can be from minus 10⁶. The elements of the array can minus 10⁶ to 10⁶. Okay, let's visualize it. Okay, through the DevTools, where you can see we have an array 1 3 1 1 3 and 2. Okay, we sort it normally, we get 1 2 3. Let's sort again, but in this time we'll use -2. We got 1 2 -2 1 3. That is right. Okay, but if we add a compare function where we say A minus B, that will be the comparison. In that case also it is right. If there was one array for which we had got 1 -2 and we had got minus 1. Yeah, so it was 1 minus 2 minus 1, and we didn't had this. What happens in that case? I guess we are getting the right answer, but why was it giving us a wrong answer? What if it is giving the same one, right? What if we remove this, the default sort, and check what is our answer? It is wrong for some cases where we have 3, minus 2 and minus 1. Let's check this by sorting, and then are we going wrong? See, the problem is solved, but unless we don't know why it is giving us wrong answer, we shouldn't proceed further. So we have 3 minus 2 minus 1 dot sort. So here we got 1 2 3, which is wrong. Okay, I get it. Here we got 1 2 3, which is wrong. It is sorting it by the numbers. It's not checking if the numbers are negative or positive. Okay, that's the reason we need to add A and B, and we need to compare the numbers based on if the first number minus B, that is if 3 minus B, I mean the first number must be less than the second number. If we use here B minus A, we'll get it opposite, 3 minus 1 and minus 2, the reverse of the number. Sorry, 3 minus A, the reverse of the number, right? We have to sort it in the ascending order. So we'll do A minus B, right? So the normal sorting doesn't check if the numbers are negative or not, and that's why our answer was failing. So remember this, the default sort of JavaScript sorts number. Maybe it's sorting it, I don't know the default method, how is it sorting behind the scenes, but it is sorting not by the negative and positivity of the integers. Yeah, so test case pass, and we can go to the main page, and next time we will solve the fifth question. Okay, let's be prepared, and we have so many questions to go. We'll solve this all and be master in DSA soon. Thank you. Have a great day. Good night. I'm sorry, I'm recording this at the night, so I have to say good night to you guys. Bye.